Hello and Merry Christmas. Welcome back to Pretentious Prick Rambles about the Christmas presents he bought. Well, he was gifted by his generous brother. Sorry, this video's going out later than usual. It is later than usual. I didn't have time before this to film it, so say la vie. I will also discuss where I've been, what I've been doing, maybe not. And because yeah, a lot of this stuff also isn't Thomas, but I'll still talk about it anyway. So we're going to discuss the Ertl items first. Here is the Ertl soft side lorry. This was in the old packaging. It goes up to Bluebell there. I don't know what year this is meant to be from. 99. Damn, okay. That's actually quite a while. I used to have one. I bought it at a flea market once, but I lost it. So yeah, I've got a new one. But with the box. I plan on using this in future projects. One thing that Ertl did really well was make good, like, background-looking road vehicles. So this one will do the cake. Do the cake. That's not right. Will do just perfectly. This one is something I never really thought I'd get, especially in the packaging, but it is Lorry 1. I don't remember what lorry's the rare one. I've got one of them. It's either this one or the one I don't have is the rare one. But yeah, it comes with a flatbed, which it's always appreciated. I'm a big fan of the lorry. I'm sure people might be aware, but I have all the lorries in Wooden Railway, so I'm a bit of a fan of them. It's good to get this guy. There's a bit of dirt on his truck bed. I never noticed that, but overall, it's just a really solid item. I think it fits the bill that they were trying to come across. So, those are the Ertl items. I've only got 3 Wooden Railway. I know, for someone who's big on Wooden Railway and big on Ertl, that's surprising, but there's a fair bit of other stuff. Although they're all kind of the same thing. We'll talk about it. So, we've got tractor surface ramps. These are very useful for if you need an engine to have an accident or really anything. I'll show you the back of the box. It shows Thomas and James. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I just like to fill time by rambling like an insane person. It's always good to get stuff like this, These are beautiful pieces. They work really well just on really any layout. Expect to see them. I plan on using them in filming stuff. Because yes, there is filming stuff. Woo. Well, in the future, not in this video. I mean, I'm obviously filming it. Am I mental? Yeah. Next up, we've got the highway crossing. Just the level crossing. I used to have one of these a few years ago. I think I lost one of those and both the gates and maybe the middle piece. I know I've still got one of these. But I actually have something that this would be needed for. Something that's like actually written. I know, crazy. It shows funky bits and shit and fucking whatnot. There you go. Now you can't say my videos are for children to the 50-something-year-old woman that's making her son watch this. Hit me up. But yeah, I have something that this is going to be useful for. So, because I have been writing, and we'll talk about that after I autistically gush about the thing that I like. The final Thomas item is this, the Big City engine. I have always wanted this guy. I think I had one when I was like really young, but someone's playing music. It's just a beautiful model. It's one of the most fascinating I think Wooden Railway ever put out. and I just really like him. You can hang him upside down and but yeah, I really like this guy. He's unique in the fact he's got bigger wheels. I don't know if he's the same size as Gordon and Henry or not. Uh, I'll open him up at one point and have a look. You got the wooden railway stuff at the back. This is what I think they should have done for the new Thomas toy line with the wheels like on Gordon and Henry, like making them bigger. But that new Thomas line is a whole other can of worms that I don't think anyone wants me to talk about. But you know what you guys don't want me to talk about, I'm still going to talk about. I'm sure none of you, all of you, sorry, would be aware of this, but I am big into the gay cartoon. So, Disventure Camp. Yes. This isn't a Christmas thing, but I got this for Christmas. Like, I bought it myself. A truck of Tara and I are sharing it, but you got Tom and Jake. Yeah, it's fun to tap it. It's good texture. I recommend watching Disventure Camp to really anyone. It's got a lot of stuff for anyone. I really like a lot of it, and you'll see more of it. And I would like to write a video about me gushing about how much I like the funny cartoon. But yeah, that's Tom and Jake, the art book. I have, this isn't a Christmas thing, but this leads into something I would like to discuss. Plush toy. Look at it. It's funny looking. This is from one of the characters from Disventure Camp, Tess Morgan. She's part of my favourite ship, which you don't really need to know, and quite frankly, you don't need to care, but this is a funny visual. I have bought a few more of these. At least, actually, none of them. One of them's Disventure Camp, the rest are some IOCs, so none of them have been in stories, I don't think. So, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You guys don't really care. But you know what? I film these more as a good way to look back on the year that's just been and just kind of know what I was doing at the time. But yeah, now the next is actually something a bit special. There's this site, I don't know what it's called, but you can get custom keychains and pins, and that's what I got for, I was going to say a good chunk, but no, these were cheaper than pretty much everything here. So I got 2 pins. I got more than 2, but they're all just like the OCs, and you guys don't really, I'm not showing them pretty much. I'm gatekeeping, as the kids say. So this is the first one. It's from All Stars. James or Hunter's elimination. I think it could have been the elimination that I still get upset over thinking about. Episode 10, All Stars. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It gets to stay on. Then I also got this from Sandbag Sabotage. It is one of her in her swimsuit, because I really like the magenta colour. Simple-minded I am, but I could gush about Ashley. This is the character for hours, and you know what? Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day the world will know truly how vile I am. But I didn't just. Those were the only 2 Disventure Camp pins I got. I also got majority keychains, so we're gonna go through them. We're gonna start with the not Ashley ones. We're going to start first with Darlene. Controversial character, but I think as someone who has had a strange relationship with, admittedly, neither of my parents, but like members of my family, I think it's a very refreshing storyline, and I think she's an interesting character. So, keychain of her. I hope they utilise her more in the future. To what extent, I don't know. I'm just kind of gonna let them do whatever they want, and hope it's like I should stop rambling. You guys should experience this series for yourself. watch it. Then next up we've got everyone, my favourite lesbian here is Gabby. Um, it was originally going to either be Gabby, Hunter, or Linda, but I got Gabby. There's no DC4 in here, which is sad, but there's also no men, which uh next time maybe like Hunter and Aiden and Jake maybe, I don't know. But Gabby, this was from the first or second episode of All Stars. I just really like Gabby. I think she's a really fascinating character. She's going to be in the 5th season, which I think will be really interesting. Tom's original voice actor has hinted at her having a potential arc, so I'm hoping we see this character arc kind of flourish. Next up, let me. This is my favorite host from the show. This is Crystal McLean. That's just a promo. That's from season 3. This is the remake of season 2, which is quite literally the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It is better than sliced bread. If you know, you know, or if you're my friend Monty, then you'll know. But this is just the side profile. I just think it's really interesting. But you know what's funny? I accidentally got 2 of them. So there are 2 Crystal McLeans. Once again, as I'll say, best host of the show. No shade to Emily. I think she'll do a wonderful job in DC5. But I just really fucking hate Trevek. So I'll continue to shit talk them. So there's 2 of them. Next up, we talked about her just before. Here is Tess. I think Tess is one of, if not the best written character in the series, especially in the remake of the 2nd season. She's just got a really cool character, and I think All Stars, admittedly, now that especially the remake, it kind of has aged a bit worse, but I still like All Stars. But there's Tess. I think. I have the plushie of her, so clearly I like her enough. But yeah, there's her. Then we'll do the if I say Blue Lives Matter, I only mean her, or I mean the trains in Thomas the Tank Engine, the ones I like specifically. But Lucia, she was in the Tom Jake miniseries. I think she's a phenomenal character, very interesting. I'd love to see her compete in the actual show, but not gonna hold any, not gonna be desperate if they don't do that. But she's just, I think, one of the best characters. One of my favourites, sorry, not one of the best. Just one of my favourites. But this is her in her police getup. She's honestly just a really fun character. I really like her. Next up, we'll talk about Ellie. This one's bigger because she's sat down, like me. I wonder if she's getting uncomfortable being on the floor like I am right now. I have to keep moving because it hurts my body. But yeah, Ellie. I know she's a very divisive character, but I love her. She's so fun. I think this is one of my favorites from the keychains, just because I just think she's got just a cool outfit. I like the pajamas. But I just really like Ellie. I think she's a character I wish they would do a little bit more with, but that doesn't change my opinion on how awesome she is. She gets to sit there. Oh, actually no, I'll put you with your girlfriend because love is not dead. Sorry, ironic considering one of the recent plot lines. Next up is Gretchen Clark. Don't know why I said that. But yeah, she is, I think, kind of one of the most popular. I think it's Tess, Gret, Hunter, Lake, and Tristan, I want to say. And Rosa Maria are kind of the popular ones. And honestly, they all deserve it. They're all awesome. But here's Gret. I really like her design. headcanon her with stretch marks. Why am I telling you that? Because you can know. You can know what I headcanon on my favourite characters. She's really cute. I really like her. Will I continue to describe characters as cute? You bet your sweet bippy I will. Next up here is Ali, my second favourite character. It's kind of gone through a bit of an order. There is a scratch, or I think there's like a sheen or something on this. Like I'll have to pull off, but that's cool. She's the character I'm rooting for in DC5. I think she's one of the most interesting. I think a lot of people kind of downplay a lot of her character like journey and her arc, and I know she's not the most popular in All Stars, but I love her to death. I think she had a great All Stars arc and just is really fascinating. So there is Ali, little patootie. Got to get more of her as well. But finally we have we've got the character I am vile about on social media. Here is Ashley. This is I'm assuming it might be an edit, but I'm not sure. But I just love Ashley. She's so fun and got such a cool story, and she's my wife. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh my god, why I can that's a Charlie Kirk reference. Oh, we can hate Charlie Kirk together, YouTube, it's okay. But I don't just have one of her, I have quite a few. Then we've got her, she be explaining something. Maybe she's telling people how much she loves me. She's very fun. I did just her rambling. Then we'll go for this one. Oh, she fired up. She fired up. What is she talking about? How much she how much she hates Connor Blake. Me too, bro. Me too. No, I don't know why I'm still filming this. I'm mental, but you know what? You guys deserve to know where the fuck I've been. So there's that one. Then we got Oshi add a shovel, and it's a Thomas the Tank Engine reference. How? Don't ask me. I'm trying to keep her attention here by mentioning Funny Blue Train. Ooh, Thomas the Tank Engine. Ooh. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. I'm. How am I still functioning right now? Here is one of the few from the first season. Her with a gun. Another joke about Charlie Kirk. I hear you all asking, and the answer is no. I've got slightly more dignity than you think. I'll do the turn. Bang 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 bang. There you go. There's your Charlie Kirk joke. Then we've got. She happy. She talking about me again. There's the joke. That I'm predictable. That's one thing you need to learn. I'm predictable, and I'm stupid, and I'm easily emotionally manipulated. But here's Ashley. Overall, very fun design. She just cute, cute patootie. Then we got four more. I know, four more. I hear you saying yes. Here is her in the swimsuit from the first season when it was purple. I think she suits the magenta more, also because she has the blue hair tie as well. If she, in All Stars, they change out when she wears the swimsuit. So I think it, but like I do really like the design. It's very simple, but it very much kind of the top half reminds me of like her regular outfit to some extent. But yeah. Then we got Eepy clothing. I also really like these. I just think Ashley suits like sleeveless clothing. It fits her vibe a bit more, I think. Is that controversial? I don't know. But I got this girl. She my girly. Doing the dance. But yeah, there's this, and the final two are actually from commissions from my friend Rachel TD. Go shout out my bestie. There's this one. It's just a summary one. It's not really that crazy. But it got a different hat. it's not going to work. Different hat, so that's always fun. And the final one, equipment, equipment, equipment. Turtleneck, doing that. Yeah, mistletoe. Oh my gosh, she wants to kiss me. Ha ha ha. All right. There was also the only other gifts I got was money, but maybe that's because I'm a greedy little bastard. I've rambled for too long. Let me get to kind of just talking about future plans and whatnot. Um, I have very much suffered greatly from massive burnout, like making anything Thomas wise. I especially kind of, if you see my DeviantArt, you'd have seen me talk about it. But like I've partly lost a bit of that fire. I obviously I still love Thomas, but like I'm in a bit of a weird transitional period, which is very ironic because I have a video fully filmed, a Trucks for Scrap rewrite, which I hope to release, give or take 2 or 3 weeks. I might be lazy and forget, but I have the footage. Hold me to it. And if I forget, you get to laugh at me. I have a few other projects in the works. Trucks for Scrap wasn't the only story I wrote. I talked about the crossing. That one is involved. There's some other stuff. Roger's arc is on the back burner because I've got something that's taken far greater precedence. But I also want to make Disventure Camp content. It's kind of something I hold really deeply to my heart, and unlike my original characters, which I don't feel comfortable sharing, I'm perfectly comfortable talking about Disventure Camp. Let's pick one. Let's get Ellie. I think I've got a lot that I would like to say about a series that I do care so deeply about. But yeah, I feel like I've rambled for too long. I apologise. I'm never really very good in camera. But I hope you all have a really Merry Christmas. I know everyone by the end gets very tired, but I just want you to know that, hey, you've done a good job, and everyone in your life is proud of you. Unless if you are still writing sort of full out AUs, then chances are they're not really. Uh, that was so mean, but I would like to just say thank you for the support over the years. I know I'm basically never around, but I do appreciate you guys just being here for the ride. Merry Christmas, everyone. Goodbye. I'm gonna go do something like cry. That's a good option. Yeah, I don't really know how to end this. Merry Christmas.